To Digital Bimpe podcast, and I'm your host. As always, my name is Perira Oluwabimpe Miracle. I've never for once introduced my name before. Anyway, the name of my podcast is Digital Bimpe Podcast, which is also similar to the agency that I own. We are specialized in media marketing technology. Today, we'll be having a quick chat of what has been happening in July. What I can say is that July has been an amazing month. Kicking off with the Wema Bank Alcoholics. I was shortlisted as the top 15 in the Wema Bank Alcoholics for the semi final. I could not get to the finals because they selected only 4 people. But I shoot a vlog. So if you want to see a video of me shooting that vlog, I would suggest that you visit my YouTube, which is Digital Binti um TV, yeah, on YouTube. So go check my channel out and make sure you watch and subscribe. So we're moving on to other things. I went for temple trip, but before going for the temple trip, I went for my temple preparatory session. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. If you didn't know, now you know. So we were expected that before we go to be in the presence of the Lord or the house of the Lord, we need to ensure that we know some certain things to avoid shenanigans in the temple. So I felt that was a good one. So the classes were done for 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, I think 3 to 4 weeks though. So we came back. That was we came back. Should I say we came back 3 days ago, and it's been a worthwhile experience. And yeah, I made new friends, but I won't say new friends. I'll say I met with new church members that I've not seen from different states. My people in my room, they were very cuddly because I know some people in my own state. And yeah, but there was one thing that actually pissed me off, you know, and that is very funny. But and yeah, what other gist? Yeah, I think so far so good. This has just been a trip experience. There haven't been, yeah, just going from one place to another. So I would just say that July, yeah, in terms of work, it's been, ups and downs, combining working from I didn't actually work from where I traveled to because I needed to use that as an opportunity to take a vacation. So by the time I came back, I used that opportunity to do my work, though my work was pending. And even till now, the work is pending because even this podcast, I will still have to edit it before you can hear it or upload it, I mean. So, what I would just use this opportunity to do is to do a sponsored ad for the client that have paid for my services. So the first brand I was talking about, FBC contractor. They are into architecture, so they do AutoCAD. They help you plan and build your housings. So all you have to do is go check them out at We Plan Nigeria on Instagram and on Facebook. FBC contractor. Then the second one is Adon Air Extension Clinic. They are basically into training, and it's going to be kicking off on the 12th of August. So all you have to do is what? Go and learn a skill on how to make wigs and how to revamp and how to do one or two things on air. So if you are interested to learning a skill that will fetch you money, Adon Air Extension Clinic is the right plug for you. So that is it on the sponsored ad. If you need me to advertise your business on this podcast, all you have to do is call or WhatsApp us +234 814 748 0036. And don't forget that we are into what? Digital marketing, media, and ICT services. So tell a friend, tell a family to make sure they plug into this podcast. I think that is just okay. Before I wrap it up, I will just say that also this month has also been very chaotic, filled with a lot of disappointment, a lot of betrayals. But one thing I know for sure is that whatever thing you might have passed through in this month, just know that God loves you, God has your back, and God will continue to protect you, and He will never let you down. As long as you cleave unto God, God will continue to cleave unto you. Commit yourself into the hands of God, even in your businesses, in your career, whatever you're doing, and God will always be there for you. And it's okay for people to disappoint you. At least you are going to be able to differentiate people that genuinely like you and people that they just pretend to like you. I think that's something, and it's really calm that you already know that in whatever situation you're passing through. And then for those people going out to protest for on August 1st, right? Yeah, August 1st. I was actually thinking August 1st is today. But anyway, for those going out to protest August 1st, please, 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 we are pleading with you people. Try as much as possible to stay in a very cool environment. If you cannot protest online, you can still protest offline. Um, if you cannot protest offline, you can still protest online. Because at this point, people will get power and connection fit they do protest. If you know that you have no power, no connection, I would even advise you stay at home. Because many Nigerians they will not come out because of the NSAS situation. A lot of people have learned. Some people seek for asylum and they jackpot. So I would suggest many people have been used as crucifixion land. Please don't be one of them. We are not saying that staying within your home is not you fighting for your right. You're also fighting for your right. I was having a conversation with a church member, and he was telling me that if people just sit at home, everybody sit at home, nobody goes to work, they will feel it more than you just going outside. You understand? And I really agree with him. When people are at home without doing anything for a week, the government will feel it because if they don't have staffs to do one or two things, they don't have drivers, they will feel it. So there can be diplomatic way of protesting in this country without being violent, without being aggressive. We cannot compare ourselves with Kenya. Kenya are different from Nigerians. Nigerians, I don't even know. Like the way favoritism, the way people are too desperate to be among people of power, people of connection. It's enough for you to know that many of them may not side you. Some people may even be working with them and come for protest and be telling them info about everything you people are doing. Isn't that what happened in NSAS? So I would just say this. If you can protest online, protest online. If you can talk about bad governance, how everything has gone off, this, that, like what I'm doing now, I'm using the opportunity to use that as a medium to talk about it. And please, we are begging our president, we are begging our leaders, please, everything has gone up. I went to the market and honestly speaking, it wasn't what I expected. It wasn't what I budgeted. I had a calculation of what I would spend, but what I went for, it was over budget. So potato that we used to buy 200, 300 has now become 1,000 naira, has now become 1,400, has now become 1,500. Eh? You can't even buy something that is that much anymore. That money that you used to spend then that you buy enough is not the same in this economy now. So we need our economy to be put in the right way because imagine people doing 9 to 5 and imagine people that are business owners like me. We are only surviving by this grace of God. I mean, what the government to pity us, have mercy on us. Okay? Try as much as possible to make life easy for everyone. Even our Dangote self is even complaining because the thing is affecting everyone now. And when we are talking about government, we're talking for the people and for the people to the people. You understand? Everything about this government is supposed to be for the people. Eh? Everything, life supposed to be easy. When you make money in this nation, you're supposed to enjoy the value of it. But no, it's not like that. We hope Nigeria will get into the right track because the way people are jackpying it, you won't blame them, honestly, if the economy was put in the right way. But anyway, that's my opinion on this NSAS or protest. It's not that you should not protest, but use wisdom to do your protest. Keep yourself safe. So I think that's what I would say, and that's a recap of what has been happening in July. then I will just use a motivational message to say that continue to cut your coat according to your size. While I was on the trip, I observed that some people, they were trying to do competition, they were trying to show off. There's nobody, you don't want anybody explanation. To be honest, cut your coat according to your size in this inflation. Cut your coat according to your size. Whatever you can afford, buy it. If you know you cannot afford it, drop it. Like me now, I went back to doing my natural hair because I cannot afford to be doing, not that I cannot afford it, but I'm cutting my coat according to my size because I cannot be doing braid of how much when I know that I work from home. Why would I be doing a braid that will be very expensive and I'm not going out every day? Anything I do in regards to my hair, I must make sure I'm going out every day to show that hair. Because how can you be doing a hair of 5,000, a hair of 6,000, a hair of 7,000, a hair of 10,000, and then you'll be at home, you'll be sleeping? What's the essence of doing the hair? So I kukuma farabale enjoy my week. Thank God for Adon Air giving me a week, human hair week, and I have another curly week. I even have an afro week. That afro self, I'm not even wearing it. So cut your coat according to your size. That's the message for people in this country and people that are outside outside that my look international audience. Yes, you people to cut your coat according to your size. Everybody should cut their coat according to their size. Don't do more than yourself. And then our next next month too will be another trip episode. So because I know next month too is gonna be a traveling experience. But I want to use this opportunity to remind you people that if you are yet to buy my book, A Simple Life, please go and get it. It's on seller right now. Get the book so that you learn how to live a simple life. You learn how to live within your means. There's nothing bad living within your means. And also, our series of A Simple Life will kickstart in September, not August, because August will be another trip episode. So by September, you people should expect another episode on A Simple Life series. I know you guys are already missing, even myself, I'm missing it. So that is it on the podcast. And keep following, keep subscribing, and thank you to all the people that have been featuring our podcast. I've never used this opportunity to tell them thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you. Jollof Radio, Anchor FM, Metaphor FM, Ivo's Radio, Posse FM, Listing Notes, many AfriPods, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Podcasts, too plenty. Tune in FM. I love and appreciate you all. Regard yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And even the ones that I cannot even remember, the ones that have even featured me. I even noticed that one brand like that, Star Ungaji, they featured me for my content. Thank you, Star Ungaji. I really appreciate everyone featuring me on my SEO. I really appreciate that. Thank you for making my ranking also high. Don't forget to visit my blog. This is a Bimpe blog, Bimpe blog, Dash Press Media. Continue to visit them because there will always be content in that blog. So make sure as you are visiting, you are clicking on the ads. Thank you for that. I will appreciate. And don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms at Digital Bimpe. And then for my services, I've made mention of it again, but I will still say it to end this podcast. Media marketing technology. I am your blog. We do SEO, we do website, we do monetization, we do social media management, we do podcasting, we do graphics, we do content, we do AI, we do everything in this agency. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. My number again, +234 814 748 0036. And maybe after the series of A Simple Life, we can now start talking about what I do, why you should um patronize it. Maybe I'll be doing that after A Simple Life series, not series by series. Okay, but if you want me to start talking about things related to marketing, tech, and ICT, let me know in the comment section. Okay, and you can also do a hashtags on platforms, hashtag Digital Pimple Podcast, so that I can know that you guys are featuring. Then Jollof Radio, I've already started doing nomination for Podcaster of the Month. So please go nominate me on Jollof Radio, Digital Pimple. Just go to any of their pa- um, platforms you see nominate podcaster of the month and just put my name on the comment section. Digital Bimpe. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys in another series. Bye, and I love you. Mwah. I love all my audience. Thank you for always engaging. So I'll see you guys in another next series of Digital Bimpe podcast. Once again, my name is Perera Oluwabimpe Miracle, and I am the host of Digital Bimpe podcasts and TV. Bye.